Okay, what I'm going to be doing today is staining the stick. That ought to be a lot of fun too, with all the words in there, getting all the stain inside. So I've never stained over top a burn, so we'll see how that goes too. So let me get the camera all set up and we'll get going on this one. Well, I have to say I'm not happy with it. Let me get the camera up here. Nope, not happy with it at all. It shows every little streak and miscue and yeah, we'll have to see, I guess. Need to put my stain away here. But it shows every little miscue, every little thing that was done wrong. Every blemish. That's the problem with, I guess, stains. That's too bad. But I just was not going to put oodles and oodles and oodles of time into something that I didn't know was going to turn out very good. I mean, it's going to be different, but it's just not what I expected. I'm sorry about that, but we'll carry on. Now it has to dry. I let them dry for a day. So, and it even seems like where I did my grinding or shaping, the wood is so much lighter than where I just sanded. So I don't know. I'm just not happy, as you can tell. Well, I'll let you go and come back to you when this thing is dry and see what we can do to make it maybe look a little better. Alrighty, okay, bye-bye. Well, everyone, what I've had to do on the scripture stick is I've had to put a darker coat of stain on it. Burning the letters black was not a good idea. They don't show up good enough with the stain on it. Even the lighter stain didn't look good, and there was so much that wasn't right with the wood. I had to go over it with a darker stain to kind of help cover up some of the stuff. But now what I've got to do is I got to let it dry, and it'll probably take a couple days to dry. Probably have to take it back into the house and let it dry in there. But I'm gonna have to take and I put a coat of polyurethane on it. And now when that dries, that's what I was talking about, taking it back in the house and dry. I didn't even explain myself. But when that dries, then I'm going to have to take and I will use my sponges to sand the top of the words off. Sand the black off as good as I can, down to as light as I can get it. And then I'm going to paint the letters. With the polyurethane on it, it should be okay to paint, and if I get something a little over, I can take a Q-tip and just wipe it off. But I just have to be real careful. And I follow quite a few people on Instagram that are word burners, or pyrography, as most of them call it. And the one gal that I follow, she said something that really caught my brain for everything, for making sticks, carving, doing wood burning, pyrography, whatever you want to call it. It's not, how did she say it? She said pyrography was a marathon, not a sprint. And that's one thing I have to remember for doing the sticks too. And yeah, it's nice to get the videos out, but doing the sticks is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So I'm really, took that to heart, going, boy, is she right. So I have to let that dry, and it's so humid. I'll let it dry probably until tomorrow out in my little shop. Then it'll be dry enough where I can gently take it into the house and let it dry in there with the air conditioning, and the humidity lots lower in the house. But then while I'm doing that, waiting for that, I'm doing some more pyrography. I'm doing the little wood spirit here. I've got a sale going to be coming up I'm hoping the end of this month, maybe the beginning of next month, where I'm going to have a craft sale here and sell some of the sticks and my wood burning and stuff. So I'm making a few more things for that. But anyway, I just thought I would let you know that the stick is still in progress, and I've got a lot to do after I get the words and everything done the way I want it. So it's going to be a little bit. So I might have to stick something like this in. I haven't videoed any of this, but I might have to pick something out that I've got already videoed and stick it in there maybe once or twice before I get that stick done. I really hate doing that, but it just might have to come to that. So hang in there with me. Thanks a lot for sticking with me and watching, and thanks so much to my new subscribers, and You guys have been following me for a while. You know, love you all. Okay? See you later. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, I'm back. Working on the scripture stick. I hate to say it, but what I've got to do now is I have got to go over the words with my sanding sponges, and I have got to take them down. They are so dark that any distance away and without being bright sunshine, you can't hardly see the words. So I'm going to take the words down and I'm going to leave them natural color, hoping that that will show up a lot better. Really hate to do it, but it's something I have to do because I just don't like it like this, and neither does the wife. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show a little bit of it, not much. So let me get the camera set up and I'll get back at you. Okay, here we go. I start with a 60 grit and go up from there. Okay, let me get the camera up here. Alright, I just finished up with the 400 grit, and that's as far down as I'm gonna take it. It don't look too bad. I still have quite a bit I have to do yet on this. Number one, I got to go over it with 4-aught steel wool, get it all smoothed down. And then I have to finish the scripture, engraving in scripture, and I'm going to put the beginning of the scripture up here, and then of course the end of the scripture is going to be down here. Okay, I'm outside. It's terrible hot, about 94 right now. Got the big fan running, but I got it turned away so it won't bother the camera. What I'm doing is I'm engraving with a little bitty diamond grinder there. My King James, Galatians 5:22-23, the fruit of the Spirit. I've done some of it already, just to make sure that I can do it. So I'm going to finish up here on that one. I'll turn the camera down, and then I'm going to have to go in and put the rest of it down below the thing, and then I'll video all of that. So let me get the camera set down and we'll go from there. Okay, as you can see, I got it. It could be probably a little bit bigger, but it comes real close to touching on the back side. So next time, well, let me get this turned off. Next time I'll have to do it probably a little different. Make the lettering a little bigger. But right now I'm going to get the camera back up here. I'm going to get the rest of it copied down below, down here. So turn the camera off and I'll get everything set. We'll get that done. Okay. And there it is. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. And there it is. Yeah, let me get the camera out here. Okay. Believe it or not, it almost looks like I made against such there is no law smaller than I did the top of it. I sure did. Huh. No, isn't that something? Well, I guess I made it one size smaller than the top one when I printed it out. See, I printed it out like that, and I made it one size smaller. I'm just shocked I did not see that. But it will work. It will work. And I am grateful that those came out pretty good. Let me get the camera here. And on the top, King James. Now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to color that in. I don't know what color I'm going to use. I don't think black would be a very good one. So I will get in with something else. I got all different colors to try it. Anyway, let's get this back around here. Sitting here talking to you guys, and camera's pointed over here at the fan. Well, I guess I'm going to stop right there until I figure out what color I'm going to do the small letters in, and then I will come back to you. Alrighty? Okay. And remember, grab your cane, your hiking stick, your walking stick, whatever you use, and get out there, because nature is beautiful.